Good morning and welcome to All-in-One Fitness's time-based workout, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let me turn off the music, I was just getting in the mood. It's not quite 9 o'clock, but I wanted to make sure I had no technical difficulties. How's everyone doing today? Is this week 3 or 4? I don't know, it's all blending together. Did we all feel good after the last workout? I know I did. So if you're here already, I'd love for you to tune in if you know how to comment. I was having problems with that the other day. Send me a message letting me know what equipment you have, that you're here. I'm going to lean in so I can see who's here. Hello, Emily. I know you have the 10-pound weights, so today should be nice and special. We miss you guys at All-in-One Fitness. Again, let me know what equipment you have so I can hello. Oh, the sisters are here. I love it. Are we having fun yet? I know I'm not. 9 o'clock, getting ready to go here. We miss you guys at All-in-One Fitness, and we can't wait to be back to normal. But until then, welcome to my parents' home. I hope that you guys enjoy the classes. Remember, send feedback. I can always make adjustments. I'm working on getting music in the background, but I thought about it, and everybody might not like the same music. So remember, turn on your music to get started. Hello, Marge. And I'm sorry, I need to open up my phone. And Lisa. I feel like, do you guys remember Romper Room? I see Lisa, I see Emily, I see Marge. Anyway, thanks for coming. Remember not to do this exercise without your doctor's permission or a safe space. Like I'm a good distance away from the chair. I have the chair because it's going to be optional for an exercise if you don't have weights. I hope everyone's having fun so far. Human contact is always nice in this day and age. Remember, with the time-based workouts, you're pushing yourself. Let's all start marching. But with the time-based workouts, you're pushing yourself. So by that, I'm here. I'm here to tell you to go, go, go. But you're doing what your body can do. Today we're going to do 5 exercises, and then we'll switch to another 5, but we're going to do 3 rounds of the first 5. The first round will be 45 seconds with a 15-second transition. Second round will be 40 seconds. And third round will be the turbo round, which is third. Third round will be the turbo round, which is 30 seconds. I'm smooth today. Go ahead and march wide. Let's get those bodies moving. If marching wide hurts your knees, you can stay right here and pump those knees up higher. Stay here, keep marching. I'm going to step out for a minute, but I can still see you. Four, 3, in and out, in, out, out, in, out, out. Not to be mistaken with out and in. I didn't quite make it out of the frame. So remember, you keep moving. Throughout every exercise, I'll be showing a variety of options. So you choose the option that works for you and continue doing it. You'll hear a horn when it's time to go, a bell when it's time to stop. Go ahead, keep those feet wide. Shallow squats. Weights on your heels, pushing the hips way back, squeezing the glutes to come up. Not too fast here. I know you want to move. We're just warming up the quads. If your knees don't squat, bring bring those knees up to the front or to the side. Can you hear my knees cracking? Another plus of being 50. Plus A. Good, heels front. Pull those arms back. Open up the chest. Bending that back leg, flexing the front foot. Pulling those toes in towards your knees. Wow, I'm really losing myself in the light here. 4, 3, 2, knees up. So knees up might be like this for you. You might bring it way up, but pull those knees up, getting the body nice and warm. Swing those arms. Pull up through the core. Tip of the head, shoulder, and hip are in line. 2, 1. Now we're going to squat right. Hips way back, only 45 degrees. Hips back, check for your toes. If you can't see your toes, your knees are coming too far forward. 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Hips back, you can turn your toes out a little bit, so long as those knees are going towards your toes. Remember, this is a 45-degree bend. Shoulders are straight above the hips. We're not doing that. It didn't even feel good when I demonstrated it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Now we're going to take a lunge back. So the weight's going to be on your right leg. You're going to step back and open your arms. Keep in mind that you're on that rear toe. My front knee's only been about 45 degrees because I'm warming up. And I'm going to come in and out. Feeling a stretch in that hip. Making sure the knee isn't drifting in or out. Pulling up through the core. Now as you step back, bring those arms up. Feeling a good stretch through the front of your body. Toe check, can you see that toe? Just 4 more. 4, 3. How many more? 1 more. Nice job. Let's switch sides. So weight's going to be on your left foot. Shoulders and hips stay in line, and you'll step back. So your rear toe or the ball of your foot's on the ground. As you step forward, you're keeping your core tight, pushing through the back of the front leg, and coming up, making sure that front knee doesn't pass the toe. It's okay to bend that back leg a little bit if that feels best. If you have knee issues, step back without bending the knee. Whoa, don't use me as a focal point. I forgot, no Baileys in the coffee before I teach. 1 more, bring those arms up. 1 more set, I mean. Happy Tuesday. Looks like there's a good amount of sunshine. It's about time, right? 2 more. Don't arch that back. If you're feeling it in your back, make your steps smaller and keep your core tight. Nice job. Step back with that left leg. You're going to press that rear heel to the floor. So if you watch me from the back, You don't want your heel to be in or out. You want your heel and toe in line. Don't lead from the front of the leg. If you need a deeper stretch, step further back. Go ahead and open up those arms and round the shoulders forward. I'm going to turn, you're going to stay right here. I'm going to shift my weight to my back leg, bring my right leg straight, push my hips back like I'm trying to bump the wall behind me, and then sit back like I'm sitting in a chair. I'm not rounding my shoulders, I'm not keeping them up. I've got a nice neutral back, so I'm feeling a stretch in the back of the right leg. So you're still forward, I'm joining you forward. Tailbone up, chest up, belly button through the spine, and roll it on up. Let's step back with that left leg. Line up that heel and toe. Remember, if you watch my back foot, I don't want my heel in, I want it in line with that rear toe. So you're feeling a stretch in the lower part or your calf, and arms up. As you bring the arms up, that might bring a stretch through the hip, which feels good, especially if you're sitting all day. I'm turning sideways. You're going to push your hips back and tilt your tailbone up. I'm going to turn forward, tilt the tailbone up, chest up, pull that belly button through the spine, rounding your back like a cat, and roll it up one vertebrae at a time. So I'm going to have everybody do heel jacks. You stay here. Don't jump yet. First 5 exercises. How are we doing out there? Are we feeling nice and warm? Send me a heart if you're warm. I'm not going until I know anyone's warm. First exercise is going to be a long jump and a shuffle back. When I jump, knees are back, hips are back, and then landing soft. If you don't jump, you're going to take a step and shuffle back. Big step, shuffle back. If you have a neighbor and you don't want to shuffle, high knees, high knees, high knees. You don't have to stomp down. You can be nice and quiet, or glute kicks. Long jump or big step and shuffle if you have no one below you. Are you guys ready? 45 seconds of fun. There will be a 15-second break, and I'll demonstrate the next exercise in between. Have your weights nearby though, or a band if you're using it. I'm stepping in to see if anyone gave me equipment information. Hi, June. Miss you. All right, guys, we're going to hear that foghorn. Long jump or step. 5 exercises, 45 minutes, 45 seconds each. Doing what you can in that time. Ready, ready? There it is. Long jump, shuffle back, step, shuffle back, high knees, whatever works for you. Make it count. If you're stepping forward, you can use the same foot. Tight core. As you're shuffling, don't round your shoulders. Keep your chest up. Keep your core tight. Core is always tight. Who feels like the bunny Easter rabbit? It's appropriate now. 4 more seconds. Good, grab your weights. If you have a band, you're here for bicep curls. Doing a lunge if you want to. If you have weights or soup cans or arms, you're doing biceps, elbows are glued to your knees. Elbows are glued to your knees. Ugh. Elbows are glued to your side. If you want to add to it, you can add lunges, making sure that knee doesn't pass the toe. So it's okay to just be here. Have the lunges. Remembering the option that if you don't lunge, you can lift a knee or a leg, so long as that body stays nice and tight. Slow, steady breathing. Only 9 more seconds. Good news, something nice and familiar after this. Jumping jacks. You're in your break. Next exercise is going to be jacks. Keep those weights, chair and band nearby. Here comes the horn. Go, so jacks or jacks. You make it count for you. If coming out to the side hurts a hip, come forward. Tight core, try not to jump on your toes. Soft knees. Remembering all options, you can, without jumping, you can make it big. If this hurts your shoulders, you can do the legs. You can do the legs. So many options. Isn't this fun? We should do this more often. Very nice. Now you're grabbing your weights for tricep extensions. Your elbows are up and you're extending your arms. You're doing the same thing with a band. Or if you only have a chair, make sure it's stable and you're bending down to 90 degrees, pushing with your arms. Most important part of this exercise is no movement between the shoulder and the elbow. It's like your elbow is a hinge and there's only movement from the forearm down. Try and relax your shoulders. We're almost done with round 1, you guys. This goes fast, doesn't it? I think so. How are we doing out there? Put the weights down, 45 seconds. It flies by. Last set is burpees with 3 push-ups. So if you're on the floor, you're down, out, 3, 2, 1, and up. You can be, if you don't go down and up, you can do a push-up on the wall and a squat. Push-up and squat. Or you can be right here, or you can do them on a chair. Thing about using a chair is you want to make sure, remember you can be on your knees for those push-ups or on your hands and knees for the push-ups. You can also choose to just do push-ups if down and up doesn't work for you. We'll keep going. In 3, 2, and stop. All right, I've got good news for you guys. You're on a break. You have a minute. So take a breather. If you don't need that breather, march. I'll give you a new thing to do every 15 seconds. That means we have 50 seconds left. We're going to go right back to the top where you're doing those long jumps and shuffles back. Grab some water if you want it though. You have 30 more seconds. Keeping that heart rate up if you want to. Making sure you're getting the most out of today. Or resting if you need it. Let me see some hearts though. Let's see how this is going. Is anyone's heart pumping? Hello, Jennifer. It's like we've got the J's going. Janice, Jennifer, June. That's exclusive. I'm sorry. Oh, we're long jumping. Long jump, step, coming back, stepping, shuffling back. As you shuffle, sit low. You can shuffle very quietly, forward and back. So many options. This set's only 40 seconds, so we're shaving 5 seconds off. I know, you wanted to go up to 50 seconds. I could feel it. I jump further, but the chair's in my way. Very nice. Grab those bicep weights or the band. Remembering you're lunging back, keeping the elbows glued to your side. You can alternate legs. Lunging's optional. You can just do biceps. If you're here mostly for cardio, you can just do lunges. Most important thing is the elbow stays glued to the side. If you bring the weights too far up, your elbows swing out of the way and it becomes about your shoulders. Not in the most healthy way either. Remember, you can alternate arms if you need to. You can put the weights down. You can march. Very nice. Put those weights down. It's jumping jack time. Remember your options. Low impact, high impact. You choose. I'm going back and forth, so I'm kind of working out with everybody. Hopefully you have some good music playing. Makes all the difference, right? We did burpees Thursday, we did burpees today. We won't be doing them next time. I know you're sad. I'm a little disappointed myself. I don't even like myself right now, man. It's a long 40 seconds. Take a breather. Grab those tricep weights. Remembering, elbows up for tricep extensions. Or hands on a trustworthy chair for tricep dips. Your body's at an angle, so you're not bent over. Your back isn't arched. If you're feeling it in your low back at all, I encourage you to stop. You can always bring your weights over your head, so there's no bend required. I'm warmed up, but I think the heat might be on. Check your form. Is your elbow staying up? Are you breathing? I am. Unfortunately, put those weights down. It's burpee time. Remember, imaginary wall. Squat, push up. Down, out, 3 push-ups. You can be on your knees. You can step in and up, or down, out, 3 push-ups, in and up. Making it work for you. Nothing wrong with that wall option. Are you having fun yet? I've asked you that several times. I just keep expecting you to answer. And stop. Hey, that was round 2. We only have one more round and it's the turbo round. So keep those feet moving. If you don't feel like you need a rest, maybe grab a quick sip of water. I was going to drink my water out of a wine glass, but I didn't know that the owners would think that was funny. How are we feeling? It's a break. Check in. Oh, good. I see some hearts. That means that your hearts are pumping. That makes me happy. Sorry you have to see me so close. I'm going to figure out how to have the timer and Facebook on my phone. Maybe even get a third device. I'm turning into quite the techie. Tight core as you're marching. Victory lap, turbo round. In 3, 2, long jumps and shuffles. Or long jumps and shuffles. Or shuffles. Or shuffles. Keep going. Almost there. And stop. Bicep curls with optional reverse lunges. Remembering elbows glued to the side, weights come 3/4 of the way up. If you're lunging, you're not letting that front knee pass your toe, and you have minimal weight on that rear foot. So right here is fine, right here is fine, right here is fine. You're making it work for you, because it's all about you. In 4, 3, 2, and stop. You've got 10 seconds. We have jumping jacks. I know you're missing the horn and the bell. Third round, I somehow always mess up the horn and the bell. And go. Or here. Or here. Or here. Bending that knee if you want to make it bigger in your low impact. 3, 2, and stop. Grab those tricep weights. So you're here, or here. Triceps, go. I'll do some on the chair with you guys. Remember, if your back is hurting you, you can bring your weights up, elbows and shoulders in line, and come down and up. This one goes by fast, doesn't it? And stop. Burpees, last round. Remember, 3 push-ups on a wall and a squat on a chair with 3 push-ups, or on the floor. Go. This is it. Remember, with the push-ups, you can be down on your knees or on your knees. You're doing the version that works for you. If down and up makes you dizzy, stay with the wall option, or squat and up. If that still makes you dizzy, alternate arms at this point, alternate legs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Very nice. Keep those feet moving. Grab a drink of water if you want it. You're in that official rest. While I get our horn back. "30 more seconds, then we're going to go on to new moves." Who's sad? Not me. First move with that next one, keep your feet moving, keep marching, is going to be a squat with a platter. So if you're holding weights or soup cans, you're squatting, your hips are back. You're coming up like you're serving a plate of something you don't want to spill. So here's arms, here's legs, or you can combine them. Everything's bent, everything's straight. Keep your core tight. Squeeze your rear to push yourself up. Low impact jacks. Grab those weights. Platters. Go. Remember, you have that optional squat. So the arm movement, tight core. If you're just standing, your feet are hip width apart, your glutes are tight, your abs are tight. You can alternate arms. Always quality over quantity. You want to make sure you're not slipping into this. A plate you wouldn't spill. You can have some. No, you can't. 45 seconds. We're on to the second round of exercises. Yay! Keep those shoulders low. Be sure to breathe. 7 more seconds. Now remember, this first round we have a 15-second transition, so keep jogging if you need to. We're going to quickies. So quickies can be tapping toes to the front, or it might be lifting knees for no impact. You choose. So tapping toes or quick knee lifts. Hence the name, quickies. Standing up nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders. This is about the lower body. Anyone having square dancing flashbacks? Pulling up, in and up through that core. Almost there. That first set is the most special, isn't it? Anyone else feeling the love? All right, 15 seconds. You can jog if you want to. Next exercise, you're going to have your weights or your band for vertical mountain climbers. Vertical mountain climbers are slope, opposite knee, opposite foot. Go. You can do it without weights. We're not jogging. It's controlled. If you have a band for this one, you're just pushing straight up. Make sure that you're not leaning back. So as the weight comes up, the core comes straight up. Trying to keep the shoulders nice and level. The body nice and level, not rocking side to side. Very nice. Put those weights down. Keep those feet moving if you want to. Next we have star jumps. So star jumps can be a shallow squat with a leg to the side, or you can jump. It can be a deeper squat with a leg to the side. As I squat, hips are back. I have to hinge a little bit, or you can jump. You decide. You can also stand if your knees don't like it, and lift your legs to the side. When you lift that leg to the side, you're going to make sure that the arch of the foot stays towards the inside of the body. In other words, heel up, toe down. Star jump. We're almost there. Tight core smile. It hurts less. No more star jumps. On to W's with biceps. So usually with biceps, we bring them forward. This time you're turning your weights out to the side. Keeping your elbows pinned to your side. You're going to bring your weights up to your shoulders. Again, you always have the option to lunge while you do this. Squat, or really focus on squeezing the bicep and dragging the weight up. Keep the shoulders low. Always a big distance between the shoulders and the ears. We're almost done with round 1, you guys, and we get to shave 5 seconds off. I don't know about you, but that makes me happy. Very nice. Put that down. You're in your 1-minute rest. That means that you can be jogging, grabbing water. We're getting ready to set up again. I'm going to show you the 5 exercises while we're in our rest here. We've got the squats, hips back, and platters. Quickies. Here. Or fast knee lifts, they can be here. Whatever you're doing, you're moving as fast as your body is comfortable. Vertical mountain climbers with weights, opposite knee, opposite side. As you bring up, be sure not to collapse the body forward. Star jumps. So if you're squatting, hips are way back, not rounding the shoulders, not arching the back. If you feel any pain in the back, lose the squat or the jump and just bring alternate legs up, leading with your heel. Here we are, back at the top. Well, okay guys, don't worry about that. Grab your weights for squats and platters. Here we go, squats and platters. Apparently I'm sharper on Thursdays. Remembering 90 degrees, keeping the shoulders low as you press out. You're bringing the weights out just about an inch below your shoulders. If you're squatting, you're keeping that core tight and weight on the heels. Who's having fun? I know that I am. Remember, you can alternate arms on this. Put those weights down. We have cookies next. Yeah, there's your cookies, or your cookies. I'm walking in. Oh, there's my beautiful daughter-in-law. There's my man. How we doing? Are you doing cookies? Are you working hard? You guys, 40 seconds can be long. Who misses the 20 seconds that we did on Thursday? Or you're here. Remember, options, options. Chest up. Very nice. Who's feeling good? Vertical mountain climbers. Grab those weights. If you don't have weights and you have a band, you're stepping on that band and doing the other side. If you have weights, nice tight core. If your shoulders bother you, no weights are necessary. Or you can just do this. As you bring your knees up, squeeze your abs to drag the legs up. Don't make it just about the bringing the knees up. I would pick up my weights, but then I'd set out a whole set. You're close, you're almost there. Star jumps are next. Let's feel the love. Remember with those star jumps, you're sitting back, coming up, and leading that heel to the ceiling. If you look at my heel, or look at my foot, my heel is up, not my toe. Feel it here. Feel it here. Alternate sides. Stay on the same side. It's quality, not quantity. If you're tired, be right here. You're moving. It's better than being on the couch, right? Toe check as you're squatting. As you get into this, glance down. Make sure you can see your toes. There's nothing you should feel in your knees, your back. Very nice. W's. The nice relaxing one. Palms are out. Elbows glued to the shoulder. Squeeze and drag up. Ignore that bell. So focus on really squeezing the arm muscle to drag the hand up. It's easy to just push the hands up, and then the muscle is working because you're instigating the movement with your hands. You want your hands to come up because you're squeezing your muscle. At least I do. I think you do. Nice and tight. 2 more. And stop. Put those down. Grab a drink of water. March in place. Or if you're feeling really ambitious, you can do jumping jacks. Ignore that horn. That's the good news. You're in your break. Ready for round 3? Only 30 seconds each. I should have had another cup of coffee this morning. It is kind of nice, you know, like that's a morning routine now to chill. But that was nice. I thought, you know, they may not have had 3 cups, so I won't. All right, how are we doing? We ready for that victory lap? Remember, we're starting with the squats and platters. So picking up your weights, remembering to use the opposite, or remembering the option to do alternate hands, putting down the weights, with or without squats. Go. So if you're still squatting, tight core. Make sure you're not arching your back. Take a glance down. Make sure that those knees are not passing the toes. Check out your form. Are you serving a plate of something? Could you open your hands and your weight wouldn't want to roll towards you? 30 seconds, it flies by. I know everyone's looking forward to the star jumps. Those are just the best. Keep that core tight, shoulders low. Go ahead and put those weights down. We've got clickies. So remember, you're tapping your toes, jumping, or tapping the knees. It can be high or low. You choose. Remember, I'm going back and forth, but you don't have to. You're going to stay with the level that works for you. It might be right here. It might be right here. Keeping that body tight. Make sure you're not getting floppy as we're hopping. Shoulders and hips in line. Think square dancing. I'm part Irish. I can pull it off. Very nice. Ready for that next exercise? Grab your shoulder weights or your bands or your cans for vertical mountain climbers. Remember, you can bring your arms to the side if you need to. You can go slow. Shoulders and hips in line. Squeezing the abs. Imagine you're climbing a wall. We could all use some adventure, right? Don't let that shoulder follow the arm up. Big distance between the shoulders and the ears. How we doing out there? I'm missing getting the answers. I'm glad you all came this morning. Nice job. Put that down. Star jump time. Remember, if you're jumping, don't worry about the angle of your foot. If you're bringing that angle to the side, turn that heel up. Feel it right there. If you're squatting, you should be able to see your knees. If you don't squat, remember, you can be right here. Notice how my body isn't leaning though? Shoulders are directly above the hips. Both knees are soft. There, my body was rocking there. Bad Janice, bad Janice. Can't really ask you to do something if I can't. Very nice, we're almost there. Grab those weights for W's. You've got your weights in your hand or your bands, palms out, elbows glued to the side, squeezing the biceps to bring the weights up to the side. Your biceps right here. You're going to squeeze it and then drag the weights up. Checking that core, making sure your belly button's pulled through your spine and you're pushing up through your sternum. Relax the shoulders. You can alternate arms if you want. You can take a breather if you want. It's all about you. But I can see you. Almost there. Very nice. Put those weights down. So now you're going to keep jogging in place. How's it 9:45 already, you guys? Let's march it out. If you have time, hang around for a few minutes and we'll do some ab exercises. Walk in some circles. We want to bring the heart rate down before we come to the ground. Reminding you of some options. If your body doesn't lie down on the floor, or you prefer not to, or you're joined by animals when you do, have a seat in the chair. You're sitting out towards the edge of the chair, making sure the chair's not going to flip. Keeping your shoulders and hips in line. Leaning back. Squeezing your abs to drag up. If that's not a challenge, you can lift alternate legs before you come up. So just be sure not to round, and you shouldn't feel it in your back. It's okay if it's mild, so long as you feel those ab muscles engage. Everybody else, come on down to the floor. Hands behind your head. I don't think you can see me. We're going to start with crunches. So you're on the floor, chin up, arms open wide, squeeze and release those abs. You're going, I'm trying to be sneaky and read comments, squeezing the abs to drag the shoulders up. Squeezing, chin straight up to the ceiling. I'll get the timing down, you guys. I know we've all got places to rush off to. One more. Very nice. Go ahead and slowly come on up to a standing position for stretching. Arms all the way up. Make your body as long as possible. Feet hip width apart. Reach as high as you can with your right arm. Now bend at the waist to come over to the side. Be sure that you're not rolling that shoulder forward. Your hips, your shoulders are staying stacked on top of one another. Go ahead and come back. Reach up, 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 separating the distance between your hip and rib cage with that left arm. And bend at the waist so you're feeling a stretch through here. We'll do double abs on Thursday. I'll make up for it. Go ahead and come back to the center. Again, feet slightly further than hip width apart. Shoulders are going to stay in line. I'm going to rotate as far as I can to my right. And go ahead and come back, stop in the center for a second, rotate as far as you can to your left. Don't let your hip follow. Keep those hips nice and squared. Go ahead and come back to the center. Step back with your left leg and press that heel to the floor. So you want to feel a stretch right back here. If you're not feeling it, step further back. Make sure that that heel is not going in. Almost turn it out. Shoulders up. Bring the feet back together, and we're going to step back with that other leg. Line up that heel and toe, looking for a stretch in the bottom part of the rear leg. Open up those arms. Come back to the center. Grab a seat in a chair if you have it. If not, you're going to stand. So if you're standing, you can bring an ankle across your leg and come on down for a figure four stretch. If you have a chair, extend your right leg, bring your left ankle across your right leg, and then bend that right leg as much as possible to feel a stretch in your glute. Sit up nice and tall and hinge at the hips. Wow, the lighting's really bad today, you guys. I'm sorry. I'll figure something else out. Go ahead and come back up, and let's switch sides. Sit up nice and tall and hinge at the hips. Remember, you can have your foot out here, whatever works best for your body. Chest is up. Do you know what I think is in order? One more star jump. So on 3, we're all going to stand up with a star jump. 1, 2, 3, woo! Or 1, 2, 3, woo, or no way, Janice. You choose. 1, 2, 3, woo! Good job, guys. We miss you at the gym. We cannot wait to get back to normal. Go ahead and let me know how this felt, if there was enough options. We're doing another workout on Thursday, combining some of the moves that we've done and a few new ones. There will be an ab exercise in every circuit though, so they won't get ignored like today. You have an awesome day. And I'll stand here while I figure out how to turn it off. Let's see. Well, there's my TV. Hopefully you've gotten yours off by now. Whoa. Oh, finish. Go figure. Have a good day, you guys.